Okay, we have had an extreme on the last two broadcasts. Had Jason Voorhees come in and crash a video. Then I've had Father Bailey here come here and bless the chair. I think he had to. Bless the show. He blessed Glenn. Bless my wife over here, who told him that I need more blessings.
I feel blessed sitting in his chair.
Oh, okay.
I can feel the Holy Spirit. Feels good.
I feel blessed by having Larry Osborne on my show.
Thank you.
Once again.
This is the first time we've been in person, too.
Yes.
It is.
This Paracon, it's the first time we actually met face to face.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked quite a bit on the internet.
I've been on a few of your shows.
Yes, you have.
3 or so, give or take.
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
One of my more common guests.
Yeah.
Not that you're a common guest. You're an exceptional guest.
I'm just a dude with a beard.
Mm-hmm. I'm the dude with the goatee.
Right. Well, I used to have a beard, though.
Yeah.
Used a bigger beard.
Yeah. Well, in the winter, I let it grow out.
Yeah.
And Gwen liked it for me to appear as Santa Claus on my show in December.
Okay.
So
it's called Gwen's fault. That's what I'm hearing. It's Gwen's fault.
And
I can point over there because she's over there.
Yeah. And it's also the wife's fault because years ago, I was just mulling around the house. I've retired from work. She said, go out and make friends.
You definitely did that.
Yes, I did.
You definitely did that.
Much to her horror, I went out and made friends.
Just got to be careful what you wish for because you're going to get it.
So tell us a little bit about what you're doing here at the Paracon.
Sure. So obviously New Orleans.
Yes.
And the best part is this is my first time in New Orleans. I've never been here before.
I did not know that.
The fact I'm here for a Paracon is really awesome. And Chris and his wife, Jennifer, have been just the best hosts for an event.
Yes, they have.
So, I'd never been here before. I didn't know what to expect. I'm here vending for the Black Lantern Company and for myself, hanging out with friends, obviously, going to dinner and spending way too much money. And one of the coolest things is yesterday for the VIP, we were on the balcony throwing beads off the balcony onto Bourbon Street. How many events can you do that you do that?
Mardi Gras? That's about it.
Right. And the funny thing was, I didn't even know that she was your wife, and she was next to me throwing beads. I was dressed a little differently. I didn't have a hat on, too. So, small world.
Yes, it is.
So, mostly I'm here hanging out and talking to people and maybe doing a little bit too much drinking. But, it's Mardi Gras, right? We're going to call it Mardi Gras.
Okay.
This is my Mardi Gras because I'm not here in the springtime.
You've been to Ghost Hunts, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm not here, though.
Not here.
I didn't do a single one. This is my Mardi Gras weekend.
Okay.
In July.
No Ghost Hunting.
Not a single one. Nope. It's a hangout weekend.
Okay.
So,
I don't know where I'm going tonight. Last night I was at the Voodoo House.
Oh, yeah.
And night before last, I was at the Andrew Jackson.
Okay. Friday night, I did the VIP here. Went until about 9-ish, hung out with some people afterwards, and then I think went to bed early. Just because I knew Saturday was going to be a long day. So Saturday, did the whole vending thing. Left Saturday to meet up with my manager, Asia, and some of her other clients, Bill Slevin and Rachel and her husband, Keith, and then Father Bob, who you just had on.
Yes.
And we all went to dinner. We went to Muriel's. We had a fantastic time.
Muriel's is a great place.
Oh, my God. I had a steak, and the steak was some of the best I've ever had. And I had dessert, which I normally don't get. I'm not a dessert person. But I saw bread pudding. And
you had bread pudding.
It was amazing.
Bread pudding done right is absolutely delicious.
It was right. Oh, was it right?
That's one thing about New Orleans. That's why I'm really glad that Jennifer Talley worked so hard.
Thank you, Jen.
Down there so we can come to New Orleans and eat.
Yes. Love the culture. Love the food more. So after we went to Muriel's, and we saw the haunted table too, right? Did the seance lounge. That was amazing. Then we went to this place called, I think it's the Potion.
Okay.
Which you have to go to the Vampire Apothecary and spend money, and then they give you a card that gives you entry into this very secretive place.
Right.
And then we had absinthe. That was gross. That was horrible. It was black licorice and fire. And it didn't take very much for me to go, whoa. So bucket list, scratched up.
Did David Allen Coe drink a lot of that?
I believe so. But that explains some of his song choices too.
Yes. Did they mix it for you?
They did the whole
Sugar
sugar
cube,
cube, the whole thing.
It's
Whole thing.
artistry. It's drinkable.
It is, but it's painful. It like I would take a sip, and every sip would be like, ugh. But I'm still drinking it.
It's an acquired taste.
It is. And it'll never be a taste that he was drinking it with me last night.
Oh, he was drinking?
Keith was, yeah, Rachel's husband. Come on over here, Keith.
Say hello.
I got to give a shout out to Keith because he actually paid for the absinthe.
Say hello to Cameron.
So,
hey everyone. Oh man, my hair's a mess.
so yeah, Keith's wife Rachel is another one of Asia's clients, and we all went out last night and had a great time. And the plan is to do something tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know, something, but
no more absinthe.
No more absinthe. I it's off the bucket list. I'm done. I'm done.
It was good.
So,
at least you talked. The last person who crashed a podcast here didn't say a word.
I didn't know I was crashing.
Surprise!
You called me over.
I did.
Walking over.
I did.
And yeah, he didn't really crash it because I dared him to come over here, and he did. Give me some dirty looks, like he was going to kill me and steal me. Yeah, you got to go back and watch that video. Jason Voorhees right here.
Oh, okay. I'll see you in a bit, Keith. so yeah, like this is a weekend of just hanging out and having fun.
Yes.
You know, and a little drinking.
Yeah.
Mostly food.
Mostly food.
I had a great I think it was an Indonesian cafe with that also did gyros. Oh, is that so good?
Oh yeah.
So good.
All the food is good. You've had a bowl of gumbo, I hope.
I did do one gumbo. I'm not a big fan of gumbo and jambalaya, so I'm from the north, from Chicago. So I tried it. It's good, but it wouldn't be something I'd rush back to, like a gyro. Oh, I would hurt somebody for a good gyro.
Mm-hmm.
I love gyros.
You know, my wife was born and raised in Chicago.
Are you? Right? It's a thing, and everyone's like, "Oh, Italian beefs." No. Gyros, the gyro. Don't sleep on the gyro.
I lived there for 14 years. That's why I got so familiar with Bachelor's Road.
Yes. Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
You are.
I've done shows on Bachelor's Road. I may be doing I can say not with who, but I may be doing a little bit more work with Bachelor's Road.
Nice. Very good.
That will be announced
Very
at
good.
a later date.
Hopefully it's someone that I know, because there's a chance it is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Because, I found out who the white lady was.
Okay, so there is someone that I know that knows that as well.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that offline.
Yes. Can't divulge too much. There goes the boss lady, CEO of our network, Terry Brown.
Yep.
This is fun doing a podcast at the gate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you got everybody walking by and saying hi.
They're coming and going.
And you snatch people like Keith and be like, come in here. Come talk about it.
Employees at the hotel just give you dirty looks for making them work.
I don't think she was entertained by your
Probably not.
She's like, man, screw this guy.
He's not entertained either. He's married to Latriana, so.
There you go. There you go. Give all the tea behind the scenes.
Everybody gets done. Spill it all.
Drop the bomb.
We're obviously enjoying ourselves here.
Oh, yeah. We haven't even talked about the paranormal once yet.
No.
We've been talking about food and absinthe and people.
What else is there to talk about in New Orleans? It's food.
Food.
It's drinking.
Yes. And I had my titular New Orleans experience.
You had your tits hanging out in New Orleans?
No, my titular.
Oh, okay.
I'm walking down Bourbon Street last night. It was midnight-ish.
Yes.
We had just come from drinking a bunch of absinthe. So I'm feeling good. I'm walking straight, but my head's not straight. It's kind of like this a little bit. And I just happened to look up, and I saw my very first New Orleans Bourbon Street flash.
Oh, okay.
Check off the list. Got
it. But it wasn't you.
It wasn't me. It was someone else.
Okay.
But, it's an experience that I get to say I had in New Orleans now. I saw someone earn beads.
I almost had an experience last night.
Did you?
Yeah. I was talking to a bartender about the paranormal. And she was interested.
Yeah.
She was laying over the bar, and I was talking to her because the band was playing. It was kind of loud.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming she is dating, or the guy at the door wanted to date her.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were trying to talk during the last song, as soon as that last beat said, "You got to go," and came up to me 10 seconds later, you got to go. Got really pushy. You got to go. I'm gone. Started walking toward the door, and he almost hit me on the fanny with slamming the door.
Oh my.
Yes. So I
Oh, my.
practically got kicked out of a bar last night.
Come here. Come here.
Come on.
Come
Come on down. The price is right. It's free.
Yep. Jump on in. We're doing a podcast. Come on in. Len.
It's the three of us.
I
Talking to
already,
the
I already
world.
grabbed Keith. I just happened to see you. So come on in.
This is all over the world. It's
Yep.
on YouTube. It's on Facebook.
So
Hello.
this is Asia. She's my manager. She's the best in the business. So I want to give her a quick shout out. And we were talking earlier about us going to dinner last night, and we were fancy lads and ladies. Muriel's absinthe,
Top hat.
the top hat.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mentioned that you're my manager here, and you were here, and a bunch of us were here, and we're just having a good time.
Fantastic time in New Orleans.
I don't remember all of it.
Don't want to go home.
Don't want to go home.
Nope.
But while you're here, you want to give a shout out to anything?
Shout out to my methodical fam, which is growing.
It is. It
Larry
is.
Eisler, one of mine. New Orleans Paracon is fantastic. If you are in the area and you're able to get here now, come before it's over.
Or be sure you come next year.
Definitely next year.
Absolutely. 2027 will be
This
great.
is a party. There's food. There's drink. There's
Yeah.
friends.
Mhm.
There's lots of camaraderie.
Mm-hmm.
You can come in and talk to paranormal. We can talk metaphysical.
We talk food.
We can talk food.
Talk food.
We can, Bob Bailey come in. We talk religion.
Mm-hmm.
We had
My whole interview's pretty much been about food.
We had Jason
Oh.
Voorhees, so we can talk car. Of course, he didn't say a whole lot, but it was fun.
Well, I apologize. I do have to scoot away,
Well, you're our manager. You got stuff to do.
but yeah,
So
gotta work.
you got to work.
Gotta work.
Manager's working.
It's okay because I'm working too, technically.
You are.
Technically. I just make it look easy.
Technically, I'm working,
You are working.
but do you call this work?
Yes. Yes. Because I have to sit here. Otherwise, I'd be sleeping right now.
Yes. That's
So-
why I'd be up in the room sleeping.
Right.
Or I'd be on Bourbon Street or Royal Street, where the best blues are played,
Okay. Okay.
drinking.
We did go to, when we went to the Potion last night, it's above a jazz bar.
Right.
And that was pretty cool. Walking through the jazz bar, like that was some good music. They did a good job.
Do not name the jazz bar because they don't even know where that is. That's-
To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure where it is. I have no idea because by the time we got to there, I'd already had half a bottle of wine, a chocolate martini, a margarita, and something else. I don't remember what it was.
wow.
So, and I didn't get messed up until after the absinthe. One glass. That's all it was. One glass, and I'm just like, meh.
Have you tried the New Orleans bourbon yet?
I have not. I have not.
Try it.
Okay.
It's a local bourbon.
Okay.
They've been distilling just for a little while. They got gin and vodka.
Okay.
And I had some of it night before last.
Okay.
And I drink a Frank Sinatra with good bourbon.
Okay.
You know what Frank Sinatra is?
Off the top of my head, no, but I've heard it before.
3 fingers, 2 cubes.
Yeah. Okay.
And we had an open bar here for VIP. Sorry.
Did.
You missed it.
I didn't.
I didn't. And followed it by bead throwing. And he mixed me a drink. He put 4 cubes, the small one,
Mm-hmm.
to make up for
Yeah.
2 rocks.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm not stopping at 3 fingers. I'm just pouring you a good drink.
Do you remember the name of the bartender?
I don't remember much after that.
Bartender's name was Larry.
Larry.
We were both named Larry.
All right.
So that's why you were so well taken care of, because he's a Larry.
He's a Larry.
He's a Larry.
He's a good man. I tipped him well.
Yeah, did too.
That's the thing about New Orleans. Everybody loves their gratuities.
Sure.
And this city survives on tips.
Mhm.
So if you come down here, be nice to whoever you're talking to.
Yes.
If they're your bartender, if they're your club manager, if they're the band, tip the band.
Tip the
And
band.
I was in a Good Rock Club. I tipped the band.
Mhm.
And they appreciate you. All your bartenders, your waitresses. You get great food, you get great drinks.
Band.
They deserve a tip. Talking about a band, the band outside our windows, right behind us, this is a curtain. Right there is Bourbon Street. So we are literally on Bourbon Street.
Mhm.
We're talking ghosts, other things paranormal.
We haven't talked about ghosts yet.
Yeah, I just said it, so that made up for it.
That's the first instance of ghosts being brought up.
But we are literally on Bourbon Street at the corner of Bourbon
Right.
and Canal.
Right.
A very haunted location.
Yep.
There's ghosts here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You've had some ghost encounters here, haven't
I
you?
haven't. I pretty much, as soon as I hit my bed, I'm out. But I've had a lot of friends who've had a lot of ghostly experiences in their rooms. So this hotel's definitely haunted.
Yes.
Definitely
This
haunted.
room is haunted. I've gotten results here.
Have you?
And I've talked to people who are having ghost encounters in the main room with the vendors.
I've heard that too. Yes, in there. Yeah. A lot of spirit box stuff and then straight answers and all sorts of stuff.
Got some response on REM pods.
I believe it. I totally believe it.
In a couple of cases, they turn on REM pods and the REM pod won't shut up.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
Mhm.
I fired up an EMF meter at the Jackson, and it was sitting there with lights going on for about 30 minutes.
Jeez.
So I moved it to make sure it wasn't malfunctioning.
Right.
As soon as of course, holding it, it was going to flash. That's the positive, negative, whatever.
Mhm.
But when I moved it, set it down, and walked away, it stopped flashing, and it didn't flash for a while. Then I
Okay.
put it in the closet, and you know what's going to happen in the closet? Blank, blank,
Mhm.
blank, blank. Pretty steady. People wondering what it was. It was showing the temperature and a light flashing.
Mhm.
So that's an amazing place.
One day I'll get there.
Mhm.
One day, maybe next year.
I'm sure they'll have this place next year.
I'm sure. Just
And-
from chatting with Chris.
There he is. A little bit later,
Yes.
4:30 be fine. Gwen, is that okay with you? We're talking to Father Sebastian. 4:30.
I'll eventually get to meet him. I haven't done it yet. I'll get over there eventually.
It's a good guy. We were ghost hunting together last night.
Okay.
And I was showing how an echo box would work. And showed him I was getting results. A guy named Bob and another guy named Larry. Not Larry.
Okay.
They were called out at the Voodoo House.
Yeah. I've heard a few things about the Voodoo House. I heard it can be either really great or really heavy, depending on the person coming in.
Right.
So if someone's getting called out, they got some funk on them.
They're used to Chris because the second he walked in the door,
Mhm.
I heard Chris on my echo box.
Mm-hmm.
So that was amazing. They knew Chris was coming. They said his name when he walked in.
Yeah.
And that's not a coincidence.
No. It's intelligent.
Yep.
It's definitely intelligent, without a doubt.
That's an amazing place. They do have these tours. If you can't make it to Paracon, Christopher and Jennifer at New Orleans what is that? New Orleans Paranormal Society.com. Get yourself a tour. Can't make it to Paracon.
There you go.
If you make it next year, this is a Paracon with a lot of ghost hunts.
Oh yeah. I think every night was what, 3 locations?
Yeah.
So 3
So far.
investigations, all 3 nights.
And Friday night, we had on this network, you can't broadcast in the cemetery.
Mhm.
You don't want to set up equipment in the cemetery.
No.
That's all kinds of wrong. But we were at Claudia's and Andrew Jackson at the same time,
Mhm.
and Gwen was going back and forth between the two
Mm-hmm.
because we have a team at both places.
Right.
So that was an amazing bit of broadcasting.
Yeah.
For a podcast and our group.
Gwen's sure a hard worker. As she's drinking, she ends up choking on it. She's like,
What she's going to do is put some devil horns on you in their post editing. You have anything else you want to say?
yeah. I mean, we should probably talk about ghosts eventually. So I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm a filmmaker primarily, so a lot of that stuff really revolves around storytelling. I've gotten out of trying to impress people with evidence and the flashing lights and the numbers. I'm going to tell a story. That's my favorite thing, is telling a story, especially a story people don't really know about. So 2 years ago, we filmed The Seance, which I think you and I've talked about before.
Yes.
It's a 150-person seance, all into one medium, who eventually talked about 30 people. And we filmed it. And it was a very healing process for a lot of them. letting a lot of that go, and it was great. But it didn't touch on the original story.
Mm.
So we went back to film the second seance. This one, it was just 5 of us.
Okay.
And 2 of the 5 were the blood relatives of one of the original girls from the story, like 150 years prior. So great-great-great-granddaughter. So we brought them into the seance, and we actually talked to their great-great-grandmother, the other woman in the story, and one of the parents, Asa Roth, from the original Watsika Wonder story. Come to find out through asking them questions that the story as reported, the official story, has been very exaggerated.
Hmm.
The guy, the doctor that hypnotized Laurence Venom, he wrote the book, and he was a spiritualist. Spiritualism back then, they adjusted facts to make it sound more spiritual.
Right.
So, for example, Laurence Venom, who was the second young girl, her body was inhabited by the spirit of Mary Roth.
Okay.
It's the first documented spiritual possession in the country.
Right.
I want to say 1870s. Don't quote me. 1870s. And so the story goes that Laurence's soul went up to heaven to be healed. What does that mean? What does that mean? How can a soul go to heaven and come back?
I don't know.
I thought it was a one-way gate.
Apparently, sometimes it's 2 ways.
Apparently so. Or if you ask Asa Roth and Laurence and Mary, they'll tell you no, that Mary inhabited Laurence's body at the same time she was there. So it's not a possession, it's a walk-in.
Okay.
And then now that changes the story. Because things that happened to Laurence officially was actually Laurence and Mary taking turns in the body. And then that was all cooperated by Asa, Mary's father, who they're all spirits now. So it changed the original story, and in my perspective, made it more realistic. If you believe in the spiritual thing, obviously, if you don't believe in spiritualism, then you're going to find it not realistic. But for us, one spirit possessing the body of a human that then sends that soul to heaven to be healed doesn't make sense to me.
No.
But a walk-in does.
Okay.
Because you're inhabiting the body for a short amount of time to help them for whatever reason they need help for. And then you relinquish their body back. So their soul, their ancestral never left. It was always there. So it changes the story, and that's what we're telling now is the new story. And I like it. It's very neat. It's very interesting. And it tells a story that's never been told in this way. So, and I don't need flashing lights. I don't need numbers. I don't need any of that stuff. It's a story about spiritualism and their history. And there's no better way to tell that story than to let them tell it.
Sure.
So that's the big thing I got working on now. Okay. I got a couple other things in the fire too, but they take time to develop.
Okay.
So, but that'll be.
Huh?
I was just getting to that. Thank you, though. So with that, the seance will be the first official production for my new company, the Black Lantern Company. It is a rebrand of Small Town Productions, which was the company that Dan and I founded in 2019. And Dan has since retired years ago, and I wanted to rebrand to make it more for me. So we did the Black Lantern and incorporated 3D printing in it as well. So, and then that's my booth now is all 3D printed stuff. Things that I've made, my spirit decks, which is a deck of cards in a protected box because I play blackjack with the ghosts.
Right.
My UFO cat ball stands, I have laser mounts, I have spirit dice, pendulum boards, and all of that goes to fund the films.
So you play blackjack with the ghosts.
I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. All you need is a deck of cards, preferably the spirit deck, be available on Etsy as soon as I get home, and any spirit box. So Necrophonic on your phone, an SB7, whatever, as long as you get that direct feedback. And they will say hit, stay, split. They'll make fun of you when you lose, and they'll swear at you when you win. And I can tell you right now, I am 5-21. I've lost 21 times.
You lost.
I've lost money to ghosts because they cheat.
How do you cheat?
I'll give you an example. Statistically, the odds of getting a blackjack are very low. 4% is what Google says. 4% chance. That bad. Because you got to remember, you have to have an ace, and you have to have a face card or a 10. Preferably, a true blackjack would be a face card, right?
Right.
So that's your ace, queen, jack, king. So as you're going along and you're shuffling your cards, I usually have somebody else cut the deck if they're available. That way, like there's no shenanigans here. Like I'm shuffling in front of you. I'm not hiding the cards. You cut the deck. As soon as I flop the cards out, they're always face up because spirit can't peek, right?
Right.
So 1 up, 1 up, 2 up, 2 up. Way too often, the first hand for the spirit is blackjack. 4% chance. Okay, cool, got it. Whatever. Sure, you won. Sometimes they get blackjack numerous times. Sometimes we go back and forth a little bit. So the one hand I played at the Crescent Sanatorium in PA, we were 3 hands in. It was 2-1. They won 2 with a blackjack in the first hand, and it's the 4th hand now. I put down a 19 for them and a 20 for me, and I talk to spirit the same way I talk to you.
Right.
Sometimes it's a little crap talk, but we're dudes. So as I'm saying, I'm like, listen, you should just stay. You have a 19, I have a 20. You're not going to beat me. Just accept the loss. You'll beat me in the next hand. It's fine. Just accept it. And they go over this. I think it's the necrophonic push. I'm like, no. It's hit or stay. You have to say hit or stay. And then it goes hit. I'm like, okay, 19, 20. I flip the card over. It's an ace. They push the hand. And I'm just like, you cheat. You cheat. You cheat. You cheat. You cheat. And then, so it's now, 2-1. We push that hand. It was a tie. Doesn't count. Guess what happened the next hand?
No.
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
They won.
Wow.
Yeah. I talked crap. Gave them a hard time. They annihilated me.
Wow.
So quite a few people were there. Jenny Davis was there. My friend Heather was there with us. And they're just watching like, what? It's blackjack.
What the hell's going on here?
The chances of getting blackjack alone, 4%. Right. Twice in the same 5 games. Happened twice. And it went to Spirit both times. I did an event at the Palmer House, Dave Schrader's place now. And I think this is February. And I playing blackjack with the Spirits there. And I think there was easily 15 people with me.
Wow.
So people are putting in money with me. So the hand was like easily 10, 12 bucks. And we're down in the basement because there's a table there. And we're playing blackjack. 5 hands. The 3 hands the Spirit won on, all 3 were blackjack. And everyone's losing their minds. I'm like,
there's a man right there.
They cheat. So, but that's why I sell the decks now, because it's so much fun. You're not interrogating a spirit. You're playing a game with them. They win a little bit of money. You get intelligent activity. So it's an even trade. So
you got something people look at.
And you got something people look at. So my decks, my spirit, that stuff is going to be on my Etsy as soon as I get home, because nothing's up right now. So if you're interested in spirit decks or spirit dice or my cat ball stands, just go to my Facebook, Larry Eisler 3, or the Black Lantern Company, and that Etsy link will be up. And then you'll be able to order whatever you want. And then more colors are going to start coming up. New pieces of equipment are going to start coming up. Right now I'm working on a tarot box to keep tarot cards safe when you transport them for investigations. Because I have friends,
rabbit-eared and beat up.
and I have friends that put them like around a rubber band, and then they get like kind of flexed like this. That's a horrible way to treat your cards that are usually very expensive. So get a case from the Black Lantern Company.
Cool. That's so cool.
I love it. I have so much fun doing it. And like I said before, it funds the film stuff. So, when I go and do a filming with Diet, you met Diet, right?
I think so.
My BFF Diet. When I do a filming with her, I shouldn't expect her to pay things. Right? Like if we're traveling and it's my film, I should be driving her or covering gas or the lodging. Like the more I sell, the more I can pay for the film stuff so that the people in it don't.
So we're going to talk James Stokes again. But there wasn't a whole lot of conversation when Jason was here. Wait a minute. You're telling me that Jason Voorhees is a character? He's not real?
I gotta get with
I see him all the time on TV.
No, he's cool.
Smacking stupid teenagers upside the head.
Well, why don't we wrap this up and we'll let Ed jump in for a few minutes.
Just keep it rolling and we'll just change the
Jump in. Okay. I will see you soon.
Oh, yeah.
Help me.
All right. Slide into the hot seat here.
Take a seat.
Hmm?
Take a seat. Take
Yeah.
a load off.
All right.
Go ahead. Let's go ahead and tell who you are and what you do and what the hell you're doing in New Orleans.
What the hell are any of us doing in New Orleans? I mean, honestly.
I'm eating too much and drinking too much. That's what I'm
Exactly. Exactly. Food is phenomenal.
Oh,
Anywhere
God.
you go. I'm Ed Levin. I'm with Spire Paranormal. Spire stands for Society for Paranormal Investigation, Research, and Evidence. We're based out of the Chicagoland area. We're right in between Chicago and Milwaukee. I'm out here mostly promoting Broadhead Manor, which is our paranormal home away from home. We've been up there so many times, and Bill Walter, the owner, and his partner Ron, they're phenomenal hosts. They let us do a public investigation out there back in May, and we had 45 people, 15 for the daytime session, 30 for the nighttime session. And everybody had a great time. Everybody got to learn a little bit something about the paranormal. It's I'm not sure how many seats it is, but I mean it's really, really big. And so the place is haunted. It's very haunted, as theaters tend to be. And they asked us to come out in October and do their ghost tours for them. So we're going to be out there doing ghost tours on October 29th and on October 31st. Halloween, yes. And so we're going to be out there. They're just starting to kind of get things together for they call them the Ghost Walks, WAUK, because of Waukegan. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out. Yes.
Yeah. So they're
years returning. Nothing was coming out of the mouth, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So that's going to be going on, and they'll have that posted on their website real soon. And then we're also kind of promoting the Freeport Freemason Lodge, which Freeport is kind of it's a city, but then they've got a lot of farming community out there as well. Their Freemason Lodge is huge. I mean, it is. You look at the building, you think right away it was like a courthouse or something. It's got all the big columns and everything, big stone building. They've got 3 big, rooms up on the top floor where they do all the ceremonies and things like that. Then they've got this giant auditorium where they've had concerts and stuff. And then down on the basement level, they've got a big ballroom. And again, the whole place is haunted type venue.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody's ever investigated it before. So we're going to be the first team in there to investigate. We're going to try to get as much evidence as we possibly can, because then we'll write a letter and give them a copy of all the evidence that we gather. And we'll write a letter saying that we have found what we believe to be evidence of the paranormal. So then he can then advertise that it is a haunted location, and start having other teams come in and investigate and do ghost tours and do all that stuff to generate more income to put towards the restoration of the building.
Explain what a cabaret is for those of us who do not know.
Cabaret is kind of actually, all you got to do is look up the musical Cabaret, but it's a lot of singing and dancing and showgirls and that type of stuff.
See, I just want to clear that up. Somebody had a question.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, our team, we specialize in going into places that have never been investigated before. We just did.
Always cool.
Yeah, we just did one a couple of weeks ago, a train museum in Freeport. Nobody's ever investigated it before, and at first I was like, "Oh, it's a museum. Of course, it's haunted because it's got all kind of artifacts in it."
Right.
About a week before we were supposed to go there, I looked up the history of the building, and it actually used to be a poor farm. And after it was a poor farm, it was an asylum. And after it was an asylum, it was an old folks' home. And now it's a museum. But the crazy thing is that the original building on the property, which was the original poor farm, was built in the early 1800s. And it burnt down. And then they built another one in the middle 1800s. And it burnt down. So they built another one.
Same exact location.
Same exact location. Burnt down twice. They rebuilt it.
This is what causes haunted buildings, y'all.
Right. This is what causes ghosts. So the third time they rebuilt it in the 1920s, and that building is still there, but the third floor burnt down.
Oh my God.
So it's got 2 floors. They're still there, very active. We had a great time in there. They got one room that was originally a morgue for when when there was the poor farm and the old folks home. So we had a lot of activity in there. We had a bunch of little kid spirits. We had a bunch of older spirits. We actually, our team medium Chrissy helped one spirit cross over. He was stuck in a loop where he kept getting run over by a train over and over again. So that of course is one of the things that our team does too. Is if we find spirits that are trapped and unhappy, we do attempt to try to help them cross over. So, but if you're in the Chicagoland area or Wisconsin or whatever, and you've got activity going on in your home or your business, and it's making you crazy or whatever, invite us out to investigate for you guys. We do not charge for this. This is something we do absolutely free. We come out and do conventions like this, and we do our public investigations to raise money for the team to help pay for new equipment and travel expenses and things of that nature. And we also have a web store on Printify that we sell T-shirts and hats and all kinds of crazy stuff. Larry was just talking about the cards. I've got decks of cards with our logo on it on our Printify store. Desk mats, things like that. So absolutely check that out. And like I said, any money that we make off of there, that goes right back into the team account and helps us pay for new equipment and travel and stuff like that. And that's what allows us to be able to go out and help people and not charge them and things like that.
And this is a location that has some of the best beards in America.
Right.
Y'all know for beard.
Yes.
And you've got a good one.
Yes. And actually, I've recently become a member of the Renegade Beard Club. The Renegade Beard Club is an international club organization. And what they do, if you've been out to Broadhead, and they did the Broadhead Beard Brawl last June, they've got the Broadhead Beard Brawl 2 coming next June.
That's powerful.
Yeah, Broadhead. But they do all these charity events, and basically what they're doing is they're raising money to feed people at the holidays, to get presents for kids, for needy families at the holidays. And it's just a bunch of big, lovable bearded guys like me that just love doing public service and love raising money and giving back to the community. So
I'm trying to say you're a bunch of teddy bears with beards.
Yes. And every state has a chapter. So I'm part of the Illinois chapter of the Renegade Beard Club. The Wisconsin chapter is the one that sponsors the Broadhead Beard Brawl. I'm sure there's a Louisiana chapter, but just look up Renegade Beard Club and look for your local chapter.
Speaking of beards, there's a good one right there.
Yeah. Look up the Renegade Beard Club and see what the local chapter is and get out there and join and we have a great time, and we raise money for the poor, and we're giving back to the community.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where can people reach you?
You can find us at ghostlyspire.com. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube under the Spire team. On Facebook, we're on Spire.
Appreciate y'all coming. It was a great time.
On Facebook, we're under Spire Paranormal. We're on Instagram under Spire Paranormal. We're out there. If you go to ghostlyspire.com, you'll find our links.
Okay. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Are you coming back next year?
We are absolutely coming back.
That's what I like to hear.
My wife and I, we love New Orleans anyways. I mean, we've been out here a couple times. Actually, my wife has been out here about 100 times since she was a kid. Eventually, she wants to maybe retire out here. We'll see. Once we get all the kids,
kind of expensive to buy a home here.
Yeah, once we get all the kids out of the house, we'll see what ends up happening.
Each one is smaller home, you see.
Yeah,
and you keep it to the historic style,
mm-hmm.
and watch people go by. Look at that house; it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want, like.
Yeah.
You're in your house watching TV. That home is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Those must be great people living in there.
Mm-hmm. And it's probably haunted.
And it's probably haunted. Well, as I said on another podcast, the outhouses.
Yes.
You nail a few couple of boards together, it's probably going to have a ghost in it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've got a tablet sitting on my at my booth running a app called my brain just blew up.
That happens.
Yeah. Anyways, it's running an app where it does the speaking and stuff for the ghosts, and it's been talking to me all day long, all day yesterday, all day today. My V pod is set up and it's been making noise and going off all day long. My REM pods have been going crazy all day long. So I mean, there's ghosts in that ballroom right now.
Did you notice I zoomed out a few minutes ago?
Yes, I did.
Right here, something came over and pulled it. I got it tied in a ponytail.
Yeah.
Something pulled it right here.
Yeah.
And I can't even get it.
Yeah.
But something reached up and pulled it
hard
hard enough for me to feel.
Yeah.
And in my head, I saw something that looked like I thought it was a spring, but it could have been anything.
Mm.
Reaching up and hooking it. Could have been a finger. Reaching up and hooking it, grabbing it with a fingernail and pulling it.
Yeah.
I was trying not to respond or jump when it happened.
Yeah.
But I felt this pull,
Uh-huh.
and then I got this picture into my brain of it happening.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that's happening on live podcast here. You were talking. I didn't want to interrupt you. I was okay.
No, that's fine.
This has got to wait a few minutes.
Honestly, I figured you probably just stayed out a little bit too late and kind of nodded off for a second, and I figured I'd just wait for you to come back.
No, I got my hair pulled.
All right.
Or at least snagged by a fingernail.
All right.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Plus, I have been podcasting here for a while today. My voice is fading away.
Yes.
Wind's getting tired.
I've been talking to folks all weekend long. I'm starting to lose my voice.
Yes.
And,
We both are.
as somebody who's been a DJ for 30 years and been up, used to being up on stage talking and things like that. And speaking with folks, for me to get to the point where I'm starting to lose my voice, it's a lot of talking.
And this shows you what you're missing by not being here at the first annual New Orleans Paracon, right here on the corner of Canal Street and Bourbon. Bourbon Street's right behind us. You hear the bands cranking up. They crank up right out here every night. They get to be serenaded from mid-afternoon. They're supposed to knock off at 8. The other night they didn't knock off at 10. They told me they had to knock off. You hear it?
Yeah.
They had to knock off at 8. So I don't know what happened there. They said have to didn't happen.
Yeah.
This is New Orleans.
There's music everywhere you go. I mean, Bourbon Street, all the bars are open. There's music going on in the bars, spilling out into the streets. Just a few short blocks away, you've got the Jazz District, the Jazz and Blues District with all the big jazz clubs.
That's amazing.
Even you go to the Garden District and there's music everywhere. I mean, there's just anywhere you go. The French Market. I just absolutely love the city. I love the culture. I love the food. God, do I love the food? A little bit too much.
Y'all
maybe.
can tell the two of us love the food.
My wife and I, we on our way out to Gail's like going on now. Yesterday on our way out to the Andrew Jackson Hotel to investigate, my wife and I decided to stop off in Pirates Alley and have a couple of glasses of absinthe. There, there's one of the bartenders there. She's a lovely lady. She wrote her own absinthe book, and as she bottles her own absinthe. They're actually serving her absinthe that she makes out of that bar, and it's really good.
Okay, that's better than what Larry said about it.
Yeah, Larry had his first instant of chasing the green fairy, and and it could be a little bit daunting for the first time, my wife and I, we knew it was hot, so we actually decided to split a glass of absinthe, 120 proof absinthe.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been a couple times we've been in New Orleans and we've gone down there and we've had more than a few.
Several years ago, like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
Gail and I went on a walking drinking tour. And we went by the same bar you're talking about.
Mhm.
She doesn't drink. She cannot drink.
Yeah.
So they made me a shot. They made her a shot.
Mm.
I drank both.
Mm.
The rest of the tour, I don't remember a whole lot of.
Yeah.
I wasn't walking best in the world.
Yeah. They the first time I went there, they're like, "You want a rum boat?" I'm like, "What's a rum boat?" They're like, "Well, we basically take this piece of wood that's got like a bunch of little divots on it, and we put a shot glass of different types of rums, and you can taste all the different rums." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." Man, first off, the rums were phenomenal. I actually discovered my favorite dark rum, which was Louisiana-based rum called Rigaroo.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, the distillery went out of business, so they don't make it anymore.
Yes.
Uh,
That was a shame. It had some great rum there.
yeah, it was really good. But
Try
they-
the new bourbon, the new distillery.
okay,
If you like bourbon,
I do like bourbon, although
Come-
I am more of a rum guy.
they are highly ranked by tasters.
Mhm.
And I had some the other night. Excellent.
Yeah,
Well, we got to wrap it up before Gwen comes over and strangles both of us.
yeah.
Because she is bad about picking up somebody when they talk too long, grabbing them by the throat, and throat slamming them into the floor.
Gwen won't do that to me. She loves me. But that's all right. We'll have to be back on your show another night, and we'll keep talking then.
Okay.
All right.
We'll run a 3-hour show. She'll have a fit again. But at least she'll be in South Carolina, and I'll be in Arkansas. She can't kill me.
Yeah, she'll be comfortable because she'll be sitting there in her bunny slippers.
And I'll be sitting there if it's summertime with no pants.
That was more information than I needed.
You take care of yourself, my friend.
You too. Thank you.
Y'all are missing it. You got to be here. You're not here this year. You're here next year. Do we have anybody else coming in while we're broadcasting? We're going to start all over again. Huh? Not right this minute? Where is your other half? Where's your other half? Let's end this one. Goodbye, everybody. New Orleans, you missed it. Try it next year. Everybody loves it down here. It's a good time.